Mama, the home in our baby on the back truck drivers TV so. And then she has also share. You be doing come off a driver for home, teach you any heavy duty drivers. A driver for one tree, a henya kakraka. Home come and I do TV we so. The share choir on fast work, a choir so a baby jojo, the amount home safety, and then you want to have a boy dachi. And then come on, I hear about the channel. A driver for dachi home come and near better train. And you be a some to drive near here fan on far and ninche. We are driving here, a dear ben now by say Sebi, on my coins, so in there, BB to me a seat. Say BBC and him fan and I'll do any better than when I crack. Eddie are too good to come. Because when the customer near friends insurance, and him say a driver for be bringing insurance or one and so. So when she and I say BBC, I will never call your own fashion pool. Now I'm call your own insurance. And and no home common here be and into the a driver for who do we driver near Uchika to a car casio. We see a car and common their driver for a for there. Then so we know a drive be out to stage bia San Comui a Yawodia. Yane KEK Insurance Brokers Limited in Penny 4 and then you know metric common. Over Samuel Lamptey and Oya Takrade branch manager. And only any boom pinning pool. Eja, you want to buy the truck drivers TV so. KEK Insurance Brokers Limited no. Okay.
Into KEK no initials. Full meaning of KEK Kwesi Eseokumsi on the founder.
Okay.
Into 35 years ago. This year we are celebrating 35 years. T-shirt. We are celebrating 35 years of excellence and integrity. So we've been in the industry for 35 years. So Kwesi Eseokumsi and not start a company now. So what we do as insurance brokers is say we manage insurances for individuals and corporate institutions. In the end, I say if you have any insurance need, being it motor insurance, life insurance, health insurance, any insurance at all in Ghana, we will stand in for you to get the right policy on the market. In the end, I say company A and that company B can give you the right premium.
Okay.
So we indirectly, right, your lawyers. We make sure they are getting the right deal on the market. Insurance companies almost does what system name. So we as brokers are standing in to make sure that we are giving you the right company, who is giving you the right premium, and who can pay claims on time. So these are the two main reasons we are in there for you.
Okay.
To give you that peace of mind. If I say Asumojo into insurance now that any issue on renewal, any issue on claims, we come in to do that for you. So basically that's what we do as KEK Insurance.
The other kind of some about the top so person say KEK no omo ye adantemu woman no say ebi a individual or ye company we will be a person we insurance when is person we insurance company is not also obi on mo be juice ko de bedwane obi ho no a kan kora nkyerɛ obi ho no mo be ka kyerɛ say na omo commissioner no ne po be we say no oni ho no yehu na agent ne yehwe na yehu no ende so obi hu omo de a omo ye ne say obeka kyerɛ say insurance company we ko yo sika bedwane insurance company we papa oya usika ekwa mu a obetua e de ama omo ankasa nso begina wanem sa asem to say cream omo ne be di we ne makwa kwaje usika ma no lipi no labalaba bi enya afi na kobra ono omo na enya na omo so ne insurance company no e na enya we asem papa
last one so no untia yeka you don't pay us. Every service that we provide to you as a driver or as an institution is free. What it means is that premium BRB there's a charge in there that comes on intermediary.
Okay.
So that's what is being paid to us. So if there's a broker or an agent, and everybody as commission. So whether you have an insurance broker on board or not, you're already paying for us our service.
And say me driver and a driver from Gomoni baby.
Yes.
Say me a driver na me twie here. And him a be na wasa me ye na minya insurance papa.
Okay. To be a driver no, obviously to drive on the road by law you're supposed to have a valid license.
Yes.
So you need to be a valid driver on the road. Your car has to also be roadworthy. Yes. So that's the DVLA side of it. So after you are done with all that side, for us insurance, you need to give us, if you want to do, we have various types of insurance. Once you are talking about motor or vehicle or truck, there were different types of insurance. So you can do a third party, which is the basic and the compulsory policy. You can do third party fire and theft. I mean, starting from third party.
Yes.
Into third party basic, what it covers is that it covers for liabilities for third parties. How the name goes, third party insurance policy. Into and cover for a car. It cover for third party in one car. For instance, we car. Now the kobo be vets. Now vets backbone panel more. You bet you up to 7,000. So
for vets na the na
yes.
Not na me na me the amoane. Me na me tua insurance na me car amoane.
Insurance there. There will be any compensation for you.
Wow.
So that's the basic policy. So this policy is there to cater for the third party.
Okay.
So for the third party alone, there's a limit on the 7,000, but it can be increased. That's why you need KK insurance brokers. If I advise so that if you're having a big truck, like you're saying, the impact when an accident happens is high. The 7,000 and so truck above better, estimating more than 7,000.
Yes.
The advice is obviously you have to increase your limit depending on the impact if an accident occurs.
Now, nti akwanya ho no say sika no be ka ho.
Yes.
E bi on betu nya ka say bi o je me 250 cedis.
Yes.
But akwanya ho no make say me discount be e ka ho.
Yes. Into so it's a point. So standard like car maybe normal car. Okay, for tankers near 1,025 cedis a year.
Okay.
Into if you want to increase the 7,000 third party limit, no, which have be kakra on it to increase it. So let's say 10,000 or 20,000, depending on your own preference. So that's what it covers. So third party insurance policy, it doesn't cover for damage to your car and cover your car. It's covering for the third party.
What insurance and then cover car?
Cover driver and pay.
Driver and pay.
And cover all car. If the driver has up to 7,000.
As in driver na me and insurance, me and driver can same to me. Okay.
You have a limit of up to 7,000.
7,000. And a 7,000 so by apply to
that be in a 8,000 to third party.
Third party, no. Okay.
It's 7,000 to the driver, 8,000. We're increasing. Last year was 6,000. Now it has been increased to 8,000. It's 7,000 for the driver, 8,000 for the third party.
Okay. Into
that's property damage.
Yes.
I mean, third party property damage. Into Obo be better, 8,000. But now, if the third party is an individual, it's a human being, nipa, uwa, catch wood, BBC, now kobona, no uwa. There's up to 50,000 to be paid to the third party.
The third party.
A injury, a person call hospital, but he will not die. But a injury is up to 55,000. Up to. So, and you say when accidents, maybe to 50,000 that be. There are some procedures that will take to make. For example, we look at maybe if you have dependents, who go school, or you're young, winning. So that will influence how much the insurance company will pay. So these are highest limits that the insurance company will pay. Sometimes it can be open depending on the negotiation. So my members will be third party normal cover for the driver driving. If there's an accident, will be here up to 7,000. If it's a property damage, will be vet, will be wall, will be property, will be store up to 8,000. A nipa for death 50,000, for injury 55,000. Incident is here, call repair and whole. Maybe something for repair estimate. How much will it cost to repair my back bumper?
Okay.
And I'm a side mirror and I'm a windscreen. Into the bar, they will pay up until 2,000 to 2,000, 1,000 to 1,000, 10,000 now. You can't pay 10,000.
But you have 7,000.
8,000. Sorry, third party near 8,000. I think I'm confusing it. Third party no damage 8,000. So one car, it's windscreen, side mirror, up to 8,000.
Okay, into so kind of shop. That's a bone in 8,000. It means you say me bape menya sa 8,000 dia kwa kuchia.
Yes.
5,000 na menya 5,000 dia kuchia.
Yes.
No mami 8,000. 5,000 na mami dia kuchia. Say 10,000 na mami 8,000 na me maboka 2,000.
Yes. So we are cushioning you.
Okay, more
wow. But then that's what I'm saying. There's an option to always increase the third party limit. Into your normal standard 8,000 now. You can always increase to 10,000, 20,000, depending on your own.
My responsibility no be ensure say car na me dia boom na parent ho car no 8,000 and 10,000. Me angasa na me kwa estimate na ba na.
So you have to bring a relevant estimate, or once you bring the estimate, you also have technical people.
Okay.
They know the prices on the market. Until the back bumper 10,000, but on the market 2,000. We will let you know that it's 2,000. So there will be a negotiation between the loss adjusters and the garage. So you can't cheat the system, unfortunately. Until all the bar will go through and check the market prices and will pay up to the market price. Yes.
Okay. Then what the next one?
Okay. So we have the third party, which we've already spoken about, your third party fire and theft. Now, in addition to all third party now accident is now we are adding fire and theft to your own personal vehicle. It's example I do my track about my vet amwa with your baby 5,000 or repairs. Can maybe front bumper na light no. And I say I know yintia. But o can if you car and a jack talk anymore, that's what we pay. So it's third party and now fire and theft. Now
Fire and theft.
So third party component and fire and theft. So by my car, now it's na ejatuma. That's fire. Fire has damaged your car. So we pay on that. Now the payment, before you buy in safety policy now, and now before you go on cover you give us the value of your car.
Okay.
So the value of the car that you bring, that's what we'll be paying at.
The car and share. It means basically more talk half of Friday, mommy.
Yes, but not straightforward. Because the book is mommy explain them out.
Okay.
So before we do the policy, you have the onus to be on you to let me know the value or the sum insured of your car. Until probably we use 2013 Corolla. Obeko market. Let me know how much the price will be today. Because in you use market value. Until market value now, that's what you bring. It's incident this year. We also do our checks and balances to make sure that the 80,000 that you brought as the value of the car, is it the right price? If yes, the payment will be done to you.
Okay.
So we have two types of claims. There were two types. There were partial loss and complete loss. So partial loss, they will repair maybe front part and share, maybe a car can be repaired, they will repair. But when it's a total loss, that is when a car or the amount of money can be given to you. But yet again, the insurance company have the right to either pay you the money or buy you a car. This is to avoid we have something called moral hazard. Until maybe we won't say, hey, a car we bet me say you and a 5 bet me actually. Until market price is 80,000, but make sure only 150,000 because you think you will get profit. Until incident is not the 150,000 on the bar. Let me check market price is 80,000. Let us plan 80,000 amount so you can profit. So insurance is not there for you to profit.
Insurance mean to mean a profit.
You can't profit from insurance. In the incident, you see fire, obviously to get a claim, and so fire report to understand the cause of the fire. It's a theft, so you go to the police, they'll do their report, then you bring it. Then if it's a tangible claim, yes.
And so if it is theft, yeah, no.
And then they will make your car.
The car is report to the police. The police don't report. Okay,
now that will warrant, yes.
With your broker.
So we'll help you fill the claim form, submit the required documents, then we'll submit to the insurance company, and make sure that the claim will come on time for you. Then we have the ultimate and the comprehensive insurance. It's a comprehensive there. It covers your car. It covers the third party's car. So for your own damage, it will be a friend of the comprehensive aspect of this particular policy. We say any accidental damage that occurs to your car. And for instance, car, I bought my car, front bumper need to, my back bumper need to. You pay my car up to 8,000. Then, just like the third party fire and theft, over your policy now you bring the value of the car. So that's how we also know how much we pay on a comprehensive insurance policy. So when there's an own damage on your car, we'll pay your car, we'll pay the third party's car.
Okay. And only a comprehensive.
That one that covers everything. Any accidental damage, being it fire, being it theft, being it windscreen crack, being it side mirror, any accidental. Once you can prove that it's accidental, the policy will be triggered.
It is involving and find say 4 cars crab on Stella.
Yes.
Ebe cover you
cover whole car. You are covering your car now. Let's see 4 series of cars. So car na we is a long third party claims. So all car will pay for their own damage and pay for the third parties. Remember, the third party is up to 8,000. Let's not forget.
Even with the comprehensive and
comprehensive, that's the standard. So it's a build up. It's a third party. The highest form is the third-party fire and theft. The highest form is a comprehensive. It's a build-up on the insurances.
Comprehensive, no first, no, you're not going to see a tear. Say, we are comprehensive, however, okay, any accident, you're tough from streets. Sanity.
Patrol Derby. And it's not outright. You be your own investigation. Like I said, no comprehensive, it has to be accidental damage. Oh, it's not accidental. Maybe one will say, oh, maybe can I hide that a new car? See, back with you. You who say it's intentional into you. It has to be accidental. So there has to be. We need to see that there's an accident that happened. It wasn't by your own doing. So once it's accidental and the value is the current market value of the car, you pay up to the sum insured. So you can come and do over insurance. That is when maker say, "Oh, can 80,000," but we have insured 150,000 to get profit. No, we'll pay the 80,000 because that's the market value. In other sense too, we can 80,000. Also insurance, they be a insurance, we not claim. It's where we reduce value about 40,000. 40,000 this year. A claim this year will pay an average of the 40,000. So you pay contribution because you didn't pay the right premium.
Okay.
So it's not outright that and comprehensive this year you need to Adabi. There will be some investigations to make sure that you're on the right cover.
We also, I sounds so just a comprehensive and it is very expensive.
Yes. I won't say comprehensive expensive. The benefit you get from comprehensive is good. So let's say, for instance, for a private car, rates 5% of the rate. So into your value, 80,000. I will calculate 5% on the 80,000. Then that'll give you the basic premium. Now we'll add the third-party component. Okay, I told you it's a build-up.
Yes.
Third-party fire and theft comprehensive. So what a third-party component? If it's a normal private car, it's around 530 Ghana cedis, and it's included in it. So I won't say it's expensive. You are getting the right benefits.
Okay.
Because let's say, for instance, you can pay a premium of, let's say, 2,000 cedis or 1,005 cedis for a value or a sum insured of 80,000. Now, if you want to calculate, first of all, calculating the number of premiums of which you have to reach 80,000, realize the wait to have 20 years before I get to the 80,000 because which my insurance near and there. As in this year, today we are paying.
Yes.
So people who make claims are benefiting. And to begin with, I should have said that insurance is a pool. In here, we are paying something small into the pool. Into when you claim, so it's not that the insurance company are benefiting. If you are not claiming, other people are claiming.
Okay.
And the cycle needs to flow. So it's not expensive, but we should look at the benefits that we get from that particular policy.
Mature insurance bears 10, 15 years. Me can't accident that problem be my that. Me, our culture almost say sika mature maybe on pega krama men find bibiana.
Okay, so in insurance we have a discount called no claim discount. Into your insurance in 2025. Maybe private car, sorry. Let's say you pay 1,002 on your comprehensive insurance on the first year 2025. Next year on your renewal, claim DNCR will give you 25% on your basic premium. So 25% on your first year renewal, 30% on your second, 35, 45, up to 50. So if you use your car more than 5 years, you'll be enjoying the maximum discount if there's no claim. Remember, claim near friend, discount near friend, no claim discount.
Okay.
Into your claimer, you come down a bit. Into enjoy for a 50% discount. Now your claimer, we're back to 45. You're scraping in here totally. So you drop down. But then these are the discounts that you get if you are safe on the road and you don't have any claim.
Indeed, it is the more now Uchiana Unya claim Biana, Sikana Uchiano, reduce it for you.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a discount.
Yes, it's a
in
discount
the long time.
Yes, but there's no cash back as if it's a camera.
Yeah, cash.
They may reduce your premium now.
Scan question insurance, my back. And he said, me a truck driver. Not say, advice me. Insurance then I say me for myself, for my car.
Okay. So it depends on the liability. Like I said, it depends on the liability. Me, I always insist that you have a comprehensive insurance because it's good. The right now, my example say, now it's your premium, but claim by mommy share. So do the comprehensive insurance. I think for mommy used to see last just yesterday, each incident BC or UCC anyhow.
Yes.
Track and bought 3 cars together.
including Aboboya.
Aboboya, so 2 private cars and Aboboya in the middle. So let's say you have only third-party policy, it will cover up to 7,000, but your car is also damaged. It means you also call bank and now call show to maybe another repair your car. Mind you, the car has to be on the road to get money for you, so the car has to be running. So once you have a comprehensive insurance, you pay for the third party and pay for the damage to your car as well. So it's always good to have a comprehensive.
It means that 3 vehicles are involved in me share pictures na say crowd I say brand no car can see in the boom.
Yes.
Insurance company now we comprehensive no obeto cars me and sani na mo bia
We can say for third party no up to 8,000. For third party, into truck driver no third party they cover up to 8,000.
okay,
then you have to pay
in the you know comprehensive
the comprehensive.
okay,
even the third party of the comprehensive the limit for the third party liability is up to 8,000. The truck driver no insurance or comprehensive and not third party, they will still pay up to 8,000. That is when we always advise that depending on the impact of your car, increase your third party limit to a reasonable amount, 20,000, 30,000, knowing that once we hit something, there will be more impact. The damage is very high, repair estimates very high. 8,000 cannot suffice. So we always advise that you will have a higher limit in your third party. So it will pay up to 8,000. Then the damage to his car will also be paid. Now, mind you, the other 3 cars, 2 cars, 1 Aboboya, if almost more comprehensive insurance, the comprehensive will come in play.
Oh, okay.
Because it's an accidental damage to their own car. So with comprehensive, whether it's your fault or it's not your fault, your comprehensive will come in play once it's accidental. So realize that the 2 cars now, if they have a comprehensive cover, the insurance will be triggered and the right claim amount will be paid to them.
You said truck drivers be na vehicles no much than your idea. Your foul or company for say as drivers. To me, a driver my car. What do I do to ensure say my be insurance we know say BBC me driver no I'm covered. Because I can't me media but me na me nkwane egum me go busua fo ofie insurance na e wo ho say BBC a me covered. The last time you know be ko interview ne na oil driver konya accident na yetwa insurance kura yen kasa no ho abisi ne nti enipa san so kwa kutwika na dey na wo say oil insure say BBC si a obenya BB for himself.
First thing, just make sure that insurance is valid. There's always a sticker at the board windscreen on. Okay. So that will show so expiry date. No.
Car insurance.
Car insurance. In your car, we have a code star 920 star 57 hash. It's all Boka Namaniguma. It will give you the car's make and model, the car's insurance details, which will state the expiry date. So star 920 57. You could pick up your sticker in your car. You can use the car number and the code and know whether your car has insurance.
So, me feel like me owner. Your friends say we are just third party.
Yeah.
Third party, me am your driver. It means it's a konya accident. And cover.
Oh, Rebecca Makaka. What driver? They cover up to 7,000.
Ebe cover me up to 7,000.
Personal accident. So the personal accident component.
Okay, ebe cover me up. That is the third party. Ebe cover me up to 7,000, which might not be enough.
Might not be enough.
Because your friends say we am a 9 able.
Yes.
And you're enough.
Yes.
And do I have the right to tell my company and I say my boss say insurance with your papa when think about your for?
Yes. So we have other policies that can cover for staff. And so you're a driver and you're a staff of a company. No? Ideally, we have something called the workman's compensation. If you're drifted from drivers, no, they're bar institutions insurance. You have something called the workman's compensation. Now, this policy may not compel you, but it's compulsory for every employer to pay the employee if there's any injury to them whilst they are at work. Until all be injury, the employer has to make sure that the medical bills and everything is sorted out. Now, these comprehensive policies we are talking about, the workman's compensation policy, it will come in play to cover. Until you have to make sure if you're an employee, you can find out from your employer whether there's a workman's compensation policy that can cover for you this time. Any compulsory, but the employer has to compensate you if there's an injury to you whilst you're at work. So that's why there needs to be more education. Now, KEK, what we are doing is to try and educate every person. That's why I'm happy that the Tankers Union are coming together to have these meetings to educate the public on this.
we are driver. You sure say you're more education. Me grab material. You educate me. I'm to the group baby. I won't say yes. I come here. So what is the chinkwa? There UCC accident and they see and it's all share ya. Who said drivers and the other drivers no moment on baby. We can the baby are all trained on like to say problem being your mayo or no nim on cross you will be on you will be a BBA and a cast and be known. Into insurance the home here. Yes, sir, said we a driver said you more can obey you be. So what can be a some tour now into my missa we me a driver car in your media insurance and your accident see. My catch me boss say accident ness. Me na ni try into insurance on Kabaya on Kojin on family because na me twika. Me boss on the car na say. Do Koji insurance and one farmer me. E dey na wo say me
car no insurance. Car no insurance, no individuals.
okay.
So once the car have an insurance, you are still covered. That's why you have a broker. Accident is now call me first thing. Sami me claim or haneha. If it's close, I can come around, take pictures. If there's supposed to be a police report, a police report, then I'll file the claim for you on your behalf.
So, for the driver, no?
For the driver.
Even though no insurance.
But we'll file it through the employer.
Okay.
Let's say we do my company A. Now you're a driver. Now incident is here. You report to your employer reports to me, and I'll file the claim for you. Then the amount will come to you. As the personal accident component of the third party or comprehensive policy.
Yes. Scanning call my boss or everybody street. Me.
Ideally, because I know now to a premium. I be call employer how. No employer na a transfer now.
No, no one farm man. Because mostly they may be thinking of their vehicles. So me car na say you. Kakriya be dem insami. So me coming from where my car and now baby. Usually they don't care.
They have to care. We always have an institution called the labor office that if you have any grievances as employees, we can go there to report our case. Currently we have an issue where it's at labor office right now, or where we are dealing with it because the employer didn't want to pay compensation to the injured driver. Sandy or Bejuma, also on Brava Bejuma, we pray 1 man salary, from the work, and it's not right. So we have to go to labor office. They are the institution in charge of all these grievances of employees, and will take it up for us. So because our contract is with the employer or with the company, every payment will be done to them, unless a third party claim. That's when we pay the amount to the third party.
And me a driver, not my contract track na me here. That's it, my boss, and I say my employer here insurance. Can I also walk to you? No, my catch my business okay. Me employer insurance okay, but if you a third party, into me sure. If you are issue, into me I'm per se be BB for myself. Is it allowed?
Yes, you can do personal accident policy for your individual self. Like how I'm saying, the standard one is 7,000, but then you can have a personal one for yourself. It will be 100,000. The premium is not that huge. It's all by officer. We will able to calculate the premium for you. I always say that every driver needs to have a personal accident policy for yourself. It's any accidental and also any 24-hour basis. Yes, our personal PA number 24-hour basis. It's called beach Sunday. Na baby case here or beneficiary. Binye baby to have a befitting burial for you. So there's always advisable to have a personal accident policy for every, not even only for drivers, but everyone. Personal accident is important, and it will compensate you if there's any temporary disability, permanent disability, or worst case scenario, death.
Ashishma Truck Drivers TV Suni, your name Ora Samuel Lamte, KEK Insurance Brokers Limited, Takrade branch, or your manager, and your nutrition common enche, your common baby, your Mijidi said. Ya capture a Miami who be I was say ya can a driver for and now your driver in Swa a quite a first one insurance and obey be a winner. Ayana the Biana Yadrin say him, but we miss up question when you say until I'm more. But I couldn't go for the pressure insurance our Ghana and says it's a driver for. We been an accident. You better toss it, cobra. Insurance go for the be on the insurance and some color. Meaning say yes. Driver no is he assured say BBC timely And I say timing in so a bit how many days, a bit how many months, and Saturday was in Zaka.
Okay. As insurance brokers, are we as KEK, we standing for you because our lawyers will make sure that we're able to place the policy at the right insurance company. Now we're making sure the right insurance company can pay claims on time. They have the capacity to pay the claims. So now when there's a claim, just give us a call. They will process the claim for you. But usually, accident see or road no so by law you're supposed to report to the police.
Okay.
That's where the delay comes in. Because now we have to wait for a police report or a police extract. But once we are able to get every document that we need, so let's say, we get a track, over a claim, you need to fill a claim form. If there's supposed to be a police report, you bring a police report, front and back of your valid driver's license, pictures or videos of the accident, then the repair estimate of the car. Once we receive all these documents, I think within a few weeks, we should be able to be paid. That's why so we want to give you the comfort, give you the peace of mind to be at home. Then we'll just do the back and forth for you.
There are times insurance is valid, insurance is adwuma. And so driver ni na otwi car no, onya accident no say yintua insurance na man because unqualified see bia the BBI expire. BB sounds
Yes, it is when you have impact because you are not valid to drive. Well, driver's license expire means you are not valid by law to drive on the road, and it becomes an issue. In TCSA, it will be difficult to make a claim for you.
Okay.
It will be difficult to make a claim for you. You as the comprehensive driver. But for third parties, no, we can always go to our regulator from the National Insurance Commission. Usually, when incidents like this happen, maybe you're passenger or you're pedestrian, now I say UCC as now guide us black, Ujina chain accounts be born. Ujina, where like say, Ubia, 3 cars in your money insurance, but you've been affected by an accident, you can go to the National Insurance Commission. There's a fund there that they can look at it to give you something. So for third parties or for pedestrians that have been affected by road accidents, there's once investigation is done and they realize it's valid, there's some compensation that can be given to you.
But so insurance, but so driver's license a would into insurance.
You're not supposed to pay because you're not valid to drive on the road.
Oh.
That's why it's always important to make sure that your license is always valid.
Even Mr. Anthony will or license, the license here, Juma. O two kwanya kwatema. O drew kwanya no break akra. No de ama on no driver also twi car. No de car na ma ni meet. So on fan to aso.
Okay.
Na bibia kwa kwesi what happens.
Does the mate have a driver's license? One. If yes, was it consented? Make a consent that opening so say or driver na so twi car na.
Okay.
O mate na so twi car na yes. And make sure that car na enya what they are. They mean your employer is supposed to be aware. The employer is supposed to give consent, say mate no is so cheap. But can they are? You have to just consent that okay, me mate can. And he has to have a valid license. That one you can't take it out. Or license inquiry there, he can drive.
This or license, that's a man I'm catching to own chicken and inquiry there. And a BBC.
Yes.
Insurance
also. We have another one, maybe you can is your or younger brother. Or license there, but you didn't give him the consent. One can say you can no kutu kana issue it to number. Because it can come that you didn't warrant him to go and drive the car. It's no sir claim to be a lot of back and forth.
But so you can advise me, say, me say me and a man consent in Zoom chicken.
We don't want to lie. We need to do the right thing. So that's giving us a responsibility to make sure that whoever holds your car, you've permitted the person to drive your car. To avoid all this back and forth.
Yeah. Me say bibi wo ma me bisa. And I say last words be I will be try to na fi e dey nkomo nyina bewe.
So for unions no, we have a motor group scheme that we can do for unions.
The unions, the even say Tanker Drivers Association and as a Heavy Duty Drivers Association.
Drivers
in companies no.
Drivers no. Can come together and have a group personal accident policy for the drivers.
Okay.
I was speaking to Anthony about this. So for unions, we have a group personal accident that can cover for you, your parents. You can add your children. You need to add temporary disability. You need to add critical illness like stroke, heart failures.
Wow.
And whereas the premium is very small, a month between it you have depending on the value. Highest are maybe 40 cedis a month.
Every month.
Every month, yeah. It's between annually and biannual.
Wow.
So the unions can come together a bit to me and come and educate them on the group personal accident policy that will cover.
You bet buy say be a monthly dues. A driver for you na so me so am tua dues kakra. Ah, ya dey insurance amamo ankasa.
Yes.
Because adwuma no ayi wom. Danger say wom.
Danger so we can, like I was saying, 7,000 so. Like we name 7,000 or
so once the doctor hospital 3 days about 7,000.
Yes. So the group personal accident, maybe to me maybe 50,000 or 100,000 per driver. So the group personal accident, any accidental damage to you will be compensated under. Now the welfare package, that's when you can add your family, your parents, critical illness. So there are two parts of the policy. Maybe you hope yourself or they or wife count, no children count. So if any accidental BBR, they'll pay for them. So that's under the group welfare scheme. Now, as drivers, as the tankers or heavy duty union, you can come together for only the drivers. That'll cover for accidental injury to them as drivers. So you can have, like you're saying, 50,000 per head, 100,000 per head. They will calculate the premium. Because a group, premium, no, the better super come.
I don't know if you unions, heavy duty drivers association, tanker drivers association. Any more can win GPRTU free. Okay, come a driver for winning a bone, no baby, okay, for set money insurance in the mine. Now, among us, the money insurance company, papa, some bar, obituary amount. And yet, then, Fenabako, we no being a baby crack. It won't because a choir announcement, a near my walk on the Dawson. Intimate and we in Gusani, my name was very, very important. You sure said, Mr. Anthony, you are corner or then go for Casana. For the next week, you come up with no why I'm a woman. Baby will be married as well. Okay. Until at the same time, aha, and a brema who came in to media the bremo a free KEK Insurance Brokers Limited. Shark Drivers TV. So no, you didn't I see Heavy Duty Drivers Association for one more and almost so you see make you media the bremo de bia. You did your driver for one. You are sure when you be for so be driver for ye. If you say you man now wo mo ye no, e mu adin. Na saa ne manema we mu ambe mu a e be ha wo mo ye nyina yin ma driver for bebre a wo me prepare. Nneema bi also wo mo nyakora wo mo nya bi na o mo aye mo bo o mo da fie. Bibi kura mpo ni wo no mo a wo mo ekonyae. Eno nti no ye rebesi wa ha. Yankopon ya do ma da sene. Ye beto aso.